Hey, what's up, guys? So on today's episode, I would like to share with you something that I use on a regular. Basically, I did work a 12-hour shift today. So this video tonight is for everybody who or all those who work long hours and need to get that workout at the end of the day, even though they're exhausted. I just finished a 12-hour shift, and as you can see, my muscles are somewhat depleted. My pump is depleted, even though I had my high calorie intake throughout the day. So I'll be sharing with you a pre-workout recipe that works for me when I'm feeling exhausted and I need that little kick to just push me right through and go to the next level and get that little pump to work on these biceps. So with that said, let's start with the ingredients in no particular order. I'll be showing you what I use for myself, and then I'll be having a nice workout, and then hopefully on the next video we can see what I eat after a 12-hour shift, after I work out, before going to bed, to help me preserve some pectoral mass and some bicep explosion. All right, so you always have to clear your esophagus to make sure that there's space for the pre-workout to go down. So to commence, I like to take taurine. Taurine is fantastic. It improves mental focus. It's an energy source, and it helps improve body composition. Especially after a day like today, I had about 7 meals, and my 8th one is going to be before bed. So this is going to help assimilate all the food that I ingested throughout the day, help it break it down, and go straight to my muscles where the food needs to be going, and hopefully we'll keep it away from my belly area. But you know, it is mass gaining time, so the belly is inevitable. All right, so there is no label because unfortunately when I opened it came out. This is citrulline. I'll put 1 scoop of citrulline, which will be roughly a 5-gram scoop. So I'll put some citrulline. Now, I don't know if you can see my cup, my sippy cup, but I got about, just a little less than half. Reason being because if I drink too much liquid before doing my workout, I tend to go urinate a lot, and when you're doing number one very often, it kind of breaks your routine and it's a bit of a hassle. Like now I'm working out from home, so it's no big deal. I just walk out of my gym room and I go to my bathroom and I do it. But sometimes when you're in the gym and you got to go different levels or from different spots to different spots, it's like, come on, and then you're trying to hold it in and because you want to get your workout in, but then you're not pushing as much because you're holding your wee in, and it's like, man, it makes me think of that time when you hold in your wee for a wee and the lady drank 4 liters of water and died because she held in her wee for a wee. Yeah, that sucked. Okay, cool. So, poor lady. C4. I am not sponsored by any of these brands, guys. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not an ambassador for anybody. I'm not trying to advertise anybody. I'm just showing you what I use for myself on my everyday basis because I'm an everyday guy doing everyday things. So, with my C4, oh man, when you open it, sometimes that powder gets in your face. Like, woo, it gets a pumpy. So I put a scoop, a heaping scoop. So I was gonna say a little more, but hey, let's use the proper terms. A heaping scoop of C4, which is a pre-workout mix. It's not too crazy, you know. I try to keep it simple. I'll put some glutamine in there for recovery, building muscle tissues, and at the same time, keep my immune system up. Man, I'm almost out. All right, so I'll put half a scoop or a quarter scoop because I'm going to be putting more in my protein shake after my workout. So about 10 grams a day for me is good. And then I'm going to use some agmatine sulfate, which is also fantastic for pump. And again, it modulates nitric oxide levels. So vasodilation, get that pumpy on, and improves body composition once again. Break this stuff down, help it go to the right places, and supports healthy stress response because it is late. I did work a 12-hour shift, and I will be putting my body through some stress. So the best thing to do when you're stressed is to unstress. So this is a very tiny scoop. It's about, I would say, a 2-gram scoop. Tiny. Oh, I can feel those muscles dilating already. The vasodilation in my arms. Ooh. Today, however, I will be doing chest because it is Monday and it is International Chest Day. I will do a little bit of a touch-up of arms. because with my busy schedule, I don't have too much time to focus on arms 100%, and do some abs. Very important. I might do some burpees just to kill off a bit of extra calories, because I'll be having a nice supper, post-workout, mealtime, bedtime meal. So you want to make sure that you take your, well, I use a fork. Why wouldn't I use a fork to mix my pre-workout? Anyways, let's get that out of the way. So, and what you want to do when drinking your pre-workout, as silly as it sounds, you want to envision it going down and connecting with your inner muscles, with your inner self, with your true self. That way you can literally envision and make a mind-muscle connection, and it's been proven to work. Because when you can identify with your mind which muscle you're contracting, which muscle you're focusing on, you actually get a better pump and you get a better flow of where the area you want to work. And bodybuilding or sculpting, let's call it body sculpting, is not necessarily all about weights, but it's about control and focus. Not only with the mind, but with the weight as well. It's not how much you lift, it's how you lift and the way you do it as well. And at the same time, sleep and nutrition are very important. So you can be the strongest guy, blah, 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 screaming like a bear in the gym, in your house, whatever, throwing weights around, and you're still going to look like a blob because you ain't training properly. You're just forcing your tendons. And that, my friends, long term, no good. And I take the blue stuff. I like the blue. Raspberry. Icy blue ras. I know I like blue flavored things. No. And what's fantastic, your tongue doesn't even change color. So by this point, I'm halfway through, and I'm starting to feel that tingling and start feeling it in my face and start rubbing my face pretty soon. You know, I can feel the pre-workout kicking in, and when you feel that little tingy-lingly, it's a good sign. That means it's the nitric oxide in there is really kicking in. Let's read the ingredients of my C4 just for fun. Oh, camusin, beta-alanine, that's what it is. And the arginine. When the alanine and the arginine kick in, oh my God, it's as if I'm already working out and I didn't even start yet. Rah. Let's get massive. I am very tired, but just the thought of me starting to do my workout is getting me so freaking excited. I'm like, yeah. I feel like I could run a marathon. I'm not saying I can, but I'm saying I feel like I can. And that is the first step into achieving your goals, is to start to feel like you can do something. Remember, guys, the 3 P's: positivity, persistence, and perseverance. With those 3 key ingredients, you can never, ever fail in anything that you do. And even when it feels like you ain't going anywhere, just keep feeding the pipe. And no matter what you do, whether it be in bodybuilding, whether it be in work, whether it be in relationships, whether it be in personal goals, whatever it is, whenever you feel like you've hit a standstill, just keep on pushing through, because you just don't know what's on the other side, and you may be this far from getting to where you want to be going, and the surprise might be even greater than you expect, because you might even have gone even further than you expected, and when you finally break through, the reward will be even greater than what you were hoping for. So guys, the 3 P's, I cannot express this enough: perseverance, persistence, and positivity. Just keep it going. Keep on feeding the pipe. No matter what pipe it is, may it be your throat, may it be your whatever, just feed the freaking pipe. Because once you feed it, it will take it. And once it takes it, you will have it. Remember, do not run after things. Take your time, walk, and go. It's like this one story. I'll just tell you this before I finish my pre-workout. I don't like to drink it too fast, because then I feel like it all bubbles in here, and it's like, oh, I don't know if I have to do number one, number two, or if I have to puke. I'll just give you this one story about, because I was talking about taking your time. There was these 2 wolves on the top of a hill, father and son wolf. And then the son wolf turns to father wolf and says, "Whoa, Papa Wolf, look at all those sheep down there. Oh my God, let's run down and get them all." No, excuse me. He said, "Let's run down and get one of them." And the father responds to him, "No, baby wolf, we're going to take our time, we're going to walk down, and we're going to get them all." Boom! Yeah, that was pretty sick. Where am I going with this? It's like the Italian proverb. It says, who goes slow goes far, and who goes fast crashes and burns. So, guys, take your time, all in due time, and just keep step by step by step. And eventually, you'll get even further than you ever expected. The trick is just to not abandon the path you're walking on. That's it.